Good morning. Just had a nice breakfast and today I'm heading to Girona, which you can get to from Lloret de Mar on the bus. They told us it's 40 minutes, so that's pretty easy for a half-day trip. I don't know how much it costs yet. I just know the bus is every hour and hoping to get the next one. So let's see how this journey goes. Girona should be quite an interesting city. I've read some interesting facts about it. If I remember any of those in an hour's time, it will be a miracle. So here goes. Nice day for it. And most importantly, I've saved a tapas spot in Girona. So I'm hoping to find some seats there. That will be good. So I wouldn't say that was the world's most miserable bus driver, but I would put him in the top 20. So the bus was €12 return, which feels like quite a lot because our train to Barcelona the other day was only €15 and it was a lot longer distance than that. Anyway, still worth doing. So we're just coming up to Independence Square, I think it's called in English, of Catalonia, not of Catalonia, of Girona. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the city. Parts of it were filmed, parts of it we used to film Game of Thrones. So if you've seen Game of Thrones, you know what sort of settings to expect. And I heard on the way here that there was a flower festival in the old town as well from the 10th to 18th of May. So today's the 24th of May. So that means that there should still be some pretty flowers in bloom, if I'm ambitious about it. They might be on their way out, I don't know, I don't really know. Do they even keep them out? Not sure, we'll see. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing the city. Look at that beautiful church, old town on that side of the river. Brutalist architecture over there. Big cement slabs. Probably gonna moan about that everywhere I go ever, so might as well get used to it. Just gonna walk down now and look for the Independence Square. I keep saying Independence Square. I'm assuming that's what it translates as. Oh, isn't this very pretty? Colourful buildings, colourful doors, people hanging out on their balconies. Happy doggo. So this is the Independence Square, and it's just a really pretty European square with cafes all around it, a centre section with a statue, alla Immortal Girona Surgio Fernando Puig y Gibert. (1894). Given they're holding swords and carabiners, my feeling is a themed memorial statue. Interesting here, Girona. I haven't seen one single Spanish flag yet. Just seen Catalan flags. I knew there was a Catalan independence theme. Didn't realise it was this strong though. I mean, there's a fair few Catalan flags and not a single Spanish flag. But I like it. It feels nice and different. I'm just a pigeon in Catalonia, controlling some random man's legs. So these are the famous houses. That's Girona Cathedral. There's something else over there that's really nice. I don't know what that is. And we're just crossing over the river now. going into the old town. So we'll probably have to think about having something maybe a bit sit-downy soon.
Yeah.
I'm thinking coffee, Alice is thinking vino tinto.
Yeah, why? Vino.
I did try to get everybody to cross over on this other bridge over here. This bridge was designed by the same company that designed the Eiffel Tower. I believe to be true. But it's a pretty river crossing, this. But yeah, we did learn yesterday, didn't we, how to say red wine and white wine in Spanish.
Yes.
So
Tinto? Vino blanco.
And vino blanco. So I think Alice is excited to put that to good use. I know how to say cafe con leche. That's what I'm going to put to good use. But we're about to enter the old town of Girona, so this should be exciting. I do want to go see the cathedral up close. That is something I'd like to do. So I'm hoping that the rest of our group have turned left here. That would be helpful. So these must be the flowers from the flower festival. And they are still pretty. Not quite as many as I thought though. We've stood on this spot, haven't we, for a few minutes trying to get a nice photo. It's not lined up for us ideally, so we're going to have to live with the photo with the woman in the vibrant yellow outfits. I think, should we head that way and look for the cathedral?
Yes. Let's get a photograph.
Yeah. I bet you want to go in every single shop here. Just like any old town in its heyday, the streets are full of life. Buzzing bars, people walking up and down, going to their destinations. But this really is a lot prettier than I expected. Just like any old town in its heyday, the streets are full of life. Buzzing bars, people walking up and down, going to their destinations. But this really is a lot prettier than I expected. I really like Girona. There's a busy little section up ahead. Lots of people pointing cameras that way. So I have a feeling I'm about to see the cathedral. Oh, it's feeling like a nice little area. Oh wow. That is grand. That is really impressive. Yes, Game of Thrones fans will recognise it, I assume. I don't know. I'm not a Game of Thrones fan. Won't be going inside that today though, we're only here for a half day. But that is a magnificent bit of building work. If only I knew the history of it. I did know the history of it this morning. I've forgotten it. Great vlog this is. Right, I need to go find the rest of my group. Some of them will surely start to be getting hungry now. If not, I will. Ooh, souvenir shop, let's have a look. My best guess is that those are the Arab baths. I didn't expect them to be so tall. Although no, it looks too much like a church, doesn't it? Still not worked that out. Right, we've had a bit of culture.
Yes.
Is it time? Is it time for what I think it is?
Yes.
It is. Right, we have to find out where to go though, don't we?
Yes.
We've got a baby to feed.
Yeah, baby to feed now.
Right, let's do it. We've seen the cathedral from up close. We've seen what I think are the Arab baths from far away. And the beautiful view. Just one more time for good luck. I can't even turn my neck up high enough to see that. What's around this corner here, just quickly? Yes, if I didn't know about the Game of Thrones trivia, I would have probably commented that by this point. This would make a brilliant setting for a fantasy film. Absolutely stunning city. I'm leading everyone down here because I believe that there's a cafe. Do you know that feeling when everyone is relying on you to have picked somewhere really nice? Yeah, it's a bad feeling if you get it wrong. And I hate that feeling. So this cafe better come good for me. Oh, I just can't stop looking at the views. We're getting closer to the cafe. My heart's racing. My mouth's going dry. The tension reaching unbearable levels. It's gone very eerie suddenly. Very somber feeling. Could those bells be signifying the fact that my idea is total trash? I just want a cafe con leche. Can't be that hard, right? And the baby wants a bottle of Aptamil. Right. I best have a look at my map. Some delicious empanadas. Well, some empanadas. I'll find out if they're delicious in a few moments. So the suggestion was a bust, but luckily enough, right next to it was somewhere really nice that we ended up going in. You'll see, had some empanadas, I had a green tea, Alice had a beer. That was really nice. And yeah, we're just doing a little afternoon stroll now around the old town. It's gorgeous. You could spend endless hours walking around and admiring all the beauty here. This really must have been something in its heyday. Bustling, every room, every building full of life. I'm next to I've got the Arab baths on that side, and a church of some description on this side. Yeah, it's just beautiful here. It'll have to become a destination to return to on a city break or something like that. There looked like there were so many good bars and shops and cafes. One day, if I find that statue of that lion where you kiss its bum and you return to Girona, then I'll be able to do it. Until then, I'll enjoy this day. I didn't spot this, Alice spotted it. The brewery. Culture is brilliant, but we're tired now and hungry. It's time to sit down. Hopefully have some nice tapas. I think we're happy. I think we're satisfied with the things we've seen. You know what? It's a real good skill to be satisfied with what you've seen and not keep wanting to see more. Just soaking up the atmosphere. Shocking form with picking places on the map to go and eat. That's the second one today that's been rubbish. Walked in, menu has no prices on it. So I asked, do you have a menu with prices? And the guy just said, no. Alright, fair enough. Bye. So we've got to come here, and I think where we're going to end up looks much nicer. So hopefully, taste good food, serves good beers, and that's a winner. Maybe I'll stop trying to find places online. Sometimes you do find some amazing ones though. Heading back to the bus station now, so that'll be the end of this. If you liked watching me go around Girona, you might like watching me go around other places. So subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything, it's free to just click the button. See you next time.